Hi, my tubies. It's me, SheilaTruelove, and I want you to know first offhand, my laptop camera is a mess. It's a mess. So whatever I look like on this camera, it's not true. It's delusional. No, anyway, yeah, my laptop. I got that thing fixed. I thought I'd spend $150 on it, and then when I press the start button, it doesn't even come on anymore. Yeah, I think I've been scammed. Am I a happy camper? No. Am I going to get what I need done? Done? Absolutely. You know how I do. Anyway, today we're going to talk about these couples. Let's just get into it.
I'm here because I don't know if I married Jarek Pierce or a Jay Rizzle. I love my husband, but I don't trust him. He cheats with other women, but he's stingy with sex. With me, his wife?
I run the house. I'm the breadwinner. I bring in the money. I pay the bills. I make the rules.
If Jarek doesn't change,
Okay.
I'm leaving. He says he doesn't believe in divorce, but he'll be in a marriage all by himself because I'm leaving.
What do you guys think about I make the money, I'm the breadwinner, I pay all the bills, so I make all the rules? So what are your rules exactly? That you could defecate on me, you could treat me like I'm not worth nothing, you could sit around here and cheat on me, you could do cutthroat on me, stab me in my back. I'm sorry, I'm confused here. Exactly what are the rules? You could sit up here and you could bring other women up in our home and up in our bed just because you paying all the bills? You could disrespect me? Personally, me, I never understood why you have women who want to be homemakers. They don't want to have a job. Why would any woman give a man that kind of power? I stay at home and I watch the kids and I take care of the home. Yeah, but what happens when you start putting on weight or your looks start to change and he wants to get rid of you? What do you have, honey? Do you know what the bank accounts are? Do you know what's in the savings? Do you know what an IRA is? Do you even know what's going on? No, but I let him. My husband handles all of that. And I'm like, oh God, there's no way I could deal with women like this. There's no way that there are women like this in the 20th century that wants to be a housewife. If you're a housewife, he has all the power. Money is power, sweetheart. You have nothing of your own because you didn't do a certain thing a certain way. You're not getting this. You're not going to get that. But when you make your own money, you can get whatever the hell you want. Okay? I still, women don't sit up here and tell me that you want to be a housewife because there's no way in or get out you could ever hang out with SheilaTruelove. Never. If anything, I want to be honest with you, I don't mean to be crude. I want you to be destroyed. But who else is going to raise the kids? A babysitter, a nanny, family members. I don't want my kids. Well, you know what? We're not living in that kind of world, sweetheart. Wake up from your delusion. Get a babysitter. Get your butt out there and make your own money. Believe that. Money is... Oh, I'm getting beside myself. I got to calm down. I met too many women who's stupid like that. Stupid. Sit up there and be a housewife. A housewife for what? Anyway, let's listen up.
Divorce court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Portia Willingham and Jarek Pierce. The two of you have been together for 10 months, married for 4, in trouble already.
They've been
you don't
together.
have any children together, but you have 3.
Wait, hold up. They've been married. They've been together for 10 months. Married only for 3 months. Are you serious? That to me is making a mockery out of marriage. They're already in divorce court. 10 months, 3 months married, 3 months, 90 days, and you're already in divorce court? Am I the only one having a problem with this? Are you too? Yeah, okay. It's craziness.
Possibly 4 children with other women, which is part of the problem, I do believe.
She has no children, but he has 4 children with other women, probably by different baby mamas. He got 1 kid from that mama, 1 from that mama, and really? Oh
Ms. Willingham, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me what's going on and why we're in divorce court today?
My husband and I are here because we both have trust issues.
Okay.
Clearly, he doesn't trust himself. That's why he doesn't trust me. What I mean by that is he's willing to do whatever he wants to do outside of the home. That's why he has 3 children and a possible 4.
That's not true, Your Honor.
Well, hang on, I'm going to get to you. Do you still believe he's traveling, even though he's married, or are all those children before you, or do you think he's still cheating on you?
All of the children are before me, but the last one was not mentioned until after the baby was born, and that was recently, this year. The baby probably is no more than maybe 4 or 5 months.
Do you think he's cheating on you?
I actually know he's cheating on me.
And tell me how you know that.
Did you guys hear what she said? I know that he's cheating on me. But you sitting up here, why is divorce court, but she's trying to see if she can make her marriage work. There's no work to be done here, sweetheart. I know that he's cheating on me. It's not like she has to guess it or wonder. Oh, please. Oh, God. And these are the type of women, like I'm telling you, I don't mean to be crude. And I know there's times when you think that I'm mean or you think I'm judgmental. I'm not judgmental. I'm not crude. These are the kind of women that we need to exterminate. Why? Because the message she's sending out to the younger generation of women is going to tell the women to let men defecate on you, abuse you, treat you like garbage. Because, and her daughters, let's just say if she has a daughter or nephews or whatever family members. What message is she sending out? This man is cheating on you. He's done beat you. He done took your money. He don't work. He don't do much of nothing. I don't know if this is this character's game, but and you're still there. So the message you just sent to your daughter or to your nieces or your cousins, your younger cousins or family members or young females on the street for that matter, that women are supposed to be dogged and walked on and you're supposed to tolerate that. Because you see, women like her, you see how I did. I stuck with it. I let him abuse me and walk all over me. And then when I was all old and gray, I was like trying to hang on to him because who else is going to want me? So he thinks, or people think, keep hope alive, honey. Keep hope alive. But the message you also send if you have a son. You're teaching your son this is the way you're supposed to treat women. They ain't going nowhere, honey. You could dog them. You could defecate on them. You could piss on them. You could totally have different threesomes and all of that stuff. You could sit up there and don't have to work and play. These women are go for it, babe. That's what the message he's sending his son. Why? Because of fools like this. You sat up there, I know he's cheating, and yet you're still with him. Whatever.
Messages that I receive, I've encountered conversations with other women, messages that
do you have the messages?
Yes, I do have them.
I would love to see them.
The message.
You know what we're talking about, Mr. Pierce?
I'm almost aware of what she's talking about.
I'll let you see him after I look at him. So make sure we, don't make anything up. Now this one. I was trying to see if you still need some of this 9.5. That message was from him to
whoever that number is that's above the message.
How did you get it?
This particular night, a young lady kept calling.
He sent a message, and it's right there on the messages that he sent to some other female. How would you like some of this 9.5 DICK? Of course, they're not going to say. How would you like some of this 9.5 DICK right here and now? He's sending that type of message to another woman when he has a wife. Does that sound like a man who is submissive to Christ? But yet these men want women to be submissive to them, right? Because they're the head over us. This is the kind of headship that women have. This is the kind of leadership that we have. Then you wonder why you have so many women cheating and children that are crazy and everything is going amok, because you have clowns like this doing things like this. Now, if she was to go out there and have a man on the side or whatever, everybody would see her as wrong. No, she probably knows that he's cheating. The hell? Me? I'm not going to sit up there and go out there and cheapen myself and get another man on the side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dead this. When you know that you are a Proverbs 31 woman, that means that you know you're a good woman. You see? When you know that you're not a good woman, you're not really all that, you're pretty much mediocre, you stay with stuff like this. But when you know that you're a Proverbs 31 woman, a woman who's like the perfect wife, you read that scripture at least once a week, like I do. I read Proverbs. I read when I was married. Actually, I got rid of the clown. And actually, I'm single. I'm dating someone right now. But I read that scripture every single week. One day out of the week, to make sure that I'll keep measuring up. A capable wife is this. She does this. She does that. She does this. She does that. That's what I do. Okay? But when you know you are no good you're trifling, you don't hardly cook, you don't do the maintaining, you don't do much of nothing. I guess that's why you put up with crap like this. But when you're a good woman, honey, you could never put up with no mess like this. This is crazy.
Calling the phone multiple times. The phone wasn't answered. So she sent a message. Night, night, love bug. I guess she thought he was asleep. So I politely replied, if you're not a relative and if it's not an emergency, please don't call my husband at this hour.
That's not how she got it, Your Honor. That's not how she got the...
You say that, but...
Did you send it?
Yes, Your Honor. But that's
And you
not how
sent
she
it
got
2 days ago.
That's
So
not
you
how
are cheating on her.
no, not the
Ooh,
current.
lies. Lies.
Your Honor, she
You
used...
trying to cheat on her.
You tried.
Well, she used my finger while I was asleep, my thumb, to get into my phone because she doesn't know my code. So she used my thumbprint while I was asleep. She grabbed my hand.
Well, good for her. Little ingenuity. I appreciate that kind of thing.
Yeah, really good for her. She used his finger thumb because, the latest phones that they have is you can put your imprint. Like when he sleep, just take his hand and put the print on it and it opens up his phone and you get to see the phone. Or it opens up her phone. This works both ways. But the thing with this phone action, let's clear this up right here and now. I'm your significant other, even if I'm not married to you, but I'm your partner and we agree to be exclusive. We are exclusive. I have all the access to your phone. There's no such thing as I can't look in your phone, you can't look in mine. If we're not living foul. The only reason why you have so many people sit up here with this phone nonsense, don't look at my phone. Honey, when you have a man or woman who says, don't look at my phone, dead it immediately. That's a narcissist. That's a narc. That's a narc. It ain't got nothing to do about being private with your cards and all of this, because you can put a password on your cards. And not even your cards. I'm your significant other. You're supposed to trust me highly. I'm thinking though, would I give the narcissist because I have my bank cards on my phone, so when I could go through, when I shop, I could just swipe my phone. I have my bus thing on swipe my phone because I put everything on the phone because you never leave your phone. So you're always going to have your cards with you. At the same time, when you're dealing with somebody who is constantly relapsing into crack and drugging it up, you can't be giving them your phone bank information or your phone stuff. So those things I tend to lock. At the same time, when it comes to conversation, I would always put all our conversations on speakerphone. So he could hear what's going on, what's being said. That way, nothing shady is being done. And I should have access to read your emails. Why can't I read your emails? Because I don't want to hear none of that. Because you know what? Yeah, I can't read your emails. At the same time, you can read all of mine. You can answer my phone when it rings. When I talk to someone, I put it on speakerphone. How about that? When it comes to you having a second phone, trust and believe I know how to handle that one. I'm not going to tell you because then you're going to know how to go against that, whatever. No, I'll tell my own special people, call me on my phone numbers right down there. Yeah, you can tell if they have a second phone. Playing that game. Don't forget to get his social security number. That's all I'm saying. Really. On his wallet when he's sleeping, just look for his social security number and put that. You got his social security number or her social security number, you can find where they at, do anything. Just get that social security number, honey. You're set. Anyway, let's listen up.
We've got more here. Let me see. Now, what is this? These are messages between you
and the young lady.
And the other woman.
That was the lady that was calling multiple times.
Now, she's secretive as well, Your Honor.
No, whoa, hang on.
Now, these are two different women. That's not the same
This
lady.
is another woman. And she says
one.
to you, I see he got trained well, but you were calling me. So that means the joke is on you, dumb.
Yeah.
Guess I'm going to steal him.
Right.
Oh, my God.
So if you allow them to disrespect me and allow them to disrespect home because you're doing it, they're going to do it.
Show them that stuff. What are you doing? What's that all about? What's that all about?
I guess it's piggybacking about her secretive. She's so secretive, and she doesn't be honest with me at all.
This is how he's going to try to. This is called projection. Projection when it comes to narcissists. He's trying to project on her. She's so secretive. She don't let me know things about her. She doesn't let me know. Secretive about what, Negro? She's secretive. Like how much secretive? See, that's his way of trying to justify his cheating because he's been busted. Now let's look at what projection looks like or listen to what it sounds like.
Now, understand.
So this is payback. You're sleeping with other women to pay her back for being secretive.
Well, no, it started with her Facebook. And Facebook, she has a lot of guy friends on there. She goes back and forth. And I want to go and shut her Facebook down because of her ex-boyfriend that she was constantly communicating with through Facebook.
Don't you think that's a little hypocritical? When you're sleeping with other women, you don't want her to Facebook people?
Well, I'm the head of household.
I'm the head of household. Listen up. Listen to this.
You're on a math.
Hang on. Now I want you to answer that question.
Well, I think I make the rules because I'm the head of the house.
So, how can you be the head of the house if you're not a faithful husband?
I don't understand why
Hello, you hear what she said? How can you be the head of the household when you're not even a faithful husband? Because a husband, the head of the house, is supposed to set the example. He's supposed to set the example of the way the household is supposed to be run. Am I correct? So Judge Lynn, I can't believe that she was so wise. How can you be the head of the house when you're not even faithful? He sat up there and said, because I pay the bills and I'm the head of the house, so I get to do what I want. So it pretty much what he says is he gets to abuse you because he's the head of the household. He gets to defecate on you, urinate on you, have you down on your knees doing all kind of filthy acts with him because he's the head of the household, and either you do it or you're out. Let you sit up there and do all kind of filthy acts. And if you don't do it, you're out. Why? Because I'm the head of the household. I would be one homeless trick. I would be one homeless girl, honey. City mission, here I come. What is that thing that my son showed me? Yeah, I'll be there. Kick me out? Actually, he wouldn't even have to kick me out for the fact of the reason that you asked me to do something like that. I'll be gone. Bye. How dare you try to cheapen me and degrade me? You wouldn't have to ask me to leave. I'll be gone. Okay? I don't care if I have to weather the storm. I just go to my Heavenly Father in prayer. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. They got me. I wouldn't sweat the small stuff, and you are small stuff. How dare you? Because I make the money. Yeah, you make the money, but at the same time, you're supposed to respect and honor women. A man is supposed to be the head over women and children. What kind of freaking leader are you? Piece of Garbage.
To that head of the house business. I mean, if you're going biblically, I'll tear you up with that.
Let's take it to the Bible, please.
You know what I'm saying? You got to love your wife. You got to honor her. That means you can't cheat on her. So you can't claim rights when you ain't taking care of your responsibilities. So stop that. Get off of it. You're bringing drama into her life. The side chick is calling your wife. You're making her insecure. She is burdening your wife because you don't have enough sense to stay at home.
But my wife is putting herself into the side chick shoes herself as well.
Who is she a side chick to?
Clearly him.
I guess
Clearly,
her boyfriend from Facebook.
Clearly, I'm the
What
side
does she
chick.
say on Facebook that makes you believe she has a boyfriend?
Well,
Now,
she's talking with this guy.
Shut up. See, you know, a woman is never supposed to talk to a man like that to say, shut up, just shut up. But when you have something as stupid as him, just shut up. There is no respect. You done sat up there and cheated on your wife. You get no respect. He wants to sit up here and talk about some Facebook friend that she has or an ex. I have my exes on Facebook. Anybody who has a Facebook account and educated when it comes to Facebook, you can have people all the way in Ireland, people all the way in Japan that you're talking to on Facebook. But when you don't understand what Facebook is about, obviously he doesn't. He thinks that you're going to be cheating. Oh, that's my ex. My ex, I talk to my ex all the time on Facebook. I do. He has his own comedy club. I go down to the city. I hang out at that club. He already knows what kind of woman I am. He knows that that's a girl with standards and morals. Ain't no way in the world she was going to cheat. So I wouldn't even try to move on her. I wouldn't even think to try and move on her. Because of the way I carry myself. Because of the way I speak. But when it comes to him talking all this nonsense about Facebook, anyone who has knowledge, like I said, about Facebook, you already know what's up with that. He's full of crap. He's trying to justify his reason for cheating repeatedly on his side piece? On his girlfriend? No, his wife. Wife. How about that? Wife.
Forth, she tells me that he's her previous boyfriend. She texts on the phone and hides. She took Facebook app off her phone. Mm-hmm. Okay, and she keeps everything on the jump drive. Mm-hmm. Okay, and there's no way for me to really dissect if she's. I don't have any proof if she's cheating because she hides everything. She doesn't communicate.
Okay, so you think because she might be cheating, you might as well go ahead and cheat anyway?
Well,
is that your reasoning? I'm trying to make some logic out of this.
Really, me too. Logic. Logic.
You're right. I
friends. I have friends that told me that that she was.
I don't believe a word you say.
That's what she said. You heard what the judge said. I don't believe a word you say. He sit up here talking about, I had friends that told me that she was doing this and she was doing that. How are you going to sit up there and bring outsiders into your marriage? You believe some nonsense of what your friend said. Prove it. You don't ever bring outsiders into your marriage because your marriage is doomed. Doomed. That's why mine fell apart too. He kept bringing outsiders what they said for me to do because he don't have a brain of his own to know how to freaking figure nothing out. But I went and I talked to them. They said that they said this is what's up. And they told him this and that's what he brought into the marriage. You never ever bring outsiders. No, outsiders are going to tell you what's going to work best for them. They're not living in this household. I'm your wife. You have to do what pleases me. You're my husband. I have to do what pleases you. I don't care what she told you. Yeah, well, you're a good man. Because you giving more than enough. That's good enough for her because she could take crumbs. Because she don't do much. She's not as hard a worker as I am. So, of course, you can buy her lotion, fruit, and candles. Are you serious? Oh, yeah, he buys me lotion and candles and fruit. Everything that costs under $10. Why? Because you're not a hard-working wife. When you do as much for your husband as I do, no, and you give as much, him sitting up there throwing you a crumb fruit, lotion, and some freaking whatever. I don't even want to know about it. You let him sit up there and run into a Beyonce or Rihanna and see if he'll give her lotion, fruit, and candles. He gonna give her the best, baby. The best. Fruit, candles, and whatever. I got a good man. I got a great man because he gives me fruit, candles, and some freaking... Really? He gives you everything under $10. Whatever.
Now, because you have other children with other women, I understand that there are difficulties in your marriage because of the mothers of the other children. Is that true?
Most of the case that is true, because I haven't met but one, and that was in a situation that...
I don't think it's time for her to meet any of them, really. I mean, we had been married that long.
I'm your wife.
We only been married a short period of time.
Well, I wouldn't say it's not time for me to meet any of you. Marry me, clearly.
Let me say this. We need to talk about that because they're a part of your life, so that makes them a part of her life.
Exactly.
So there has to be a means by which you can conduct business in a meaningful way that doesn't make her crazy.
But it's too early. I mean, we've only been married 4 months. And I can't just introduce her to all my baby mamas because, they wouldn't understand. They wouldn't take it so lightly.
He goes into the...
Oh, you're confused.
I think we need more time.
You're confused, and let me tell you why.
I say things to my baby mamas and the way that I talk to them, I don't want her to hear it. The way I talk to my baby mama.
Oh, no, because we've only been married for 4 months and I can't introduce her to all... This is the key word here. This is the freaking thing that freaks me out. All of my baby mamas. I think he has 3 kids, 4 kids, or whatever. All of them from different... And this girl here sitting up here fighting for what? To hold on to what? It's obvious this guy is beyond... He's beneath garbage.
In the way I get them in order. Exactly the way I'm trying to get my wife.
That might upset you. Like what?
Mr. Pierce, if you're conducting conversations with your baby's mothers that are appropriate, why can't Mrs. Willingham stay in the room?
Thank you.
Well, because I don't have a great relationship with my baby mamas, and it takes time. I mean, I say things to my baby mamas, and the way that I talk to them, I don't want her to hear that. I don't think...
You come crooked with them?
Because he said
I'm yelling and saying the normal thing,
No, he said he can be back with them. That's why.
Well, I mean, that's part of an argument, but I mean, we argue. I say things that I don't want to hear, the way I talk to my baby mamas and the way I get them in order. Exactly the way I'm trying to get my wife.
In order?
You trying to get her in order?
Yes, ma'am.
How is she out of order? And what are you doing to get her back in order?
She's secretive and she doesn't communicate with me. If we're talking in conversation, she cuts it off and says, well, hey, never mind.
She's secretive like that and don't share a goddamn thing with him because she doesn't feel that she could trust him. Tell me something. After listening to this character talk, would you trust him? Would you tell him everything? Personally, me, I say the less people know about you, the better. Really. You see me here on my videos and I put certain things out there, but trust me, you don't know the things that are like huge in my life. Not huge. Believe me. Why? Because some things you should keep to yourself. Some things you should really keep to yourself. She's secretive. With a clown like him, so would I. I would be the same exact way.
I have to communicate with him.
Ghetto.
We have tracking devices on our phones.
You have what?
Tracking devices. We have an app.
He had the nerve to sit up there and say that she's ghetto. She's the one who's been faithful. She's the one who has integrity and loyalty, but she's ghetto. He's the one who has cheated like a dog, have so many different baby mamas, and he... Tell me, let's figure this out. Let's take a test here. A, is she the ghetto one? B, is he ghetto? C, is he ghetto? There you go.
Devices were we got those for safety reasons. The tracking devices for safety reasons when we first met. She introduced me to it, and then it came into a actual tracking device.
So tracking location.
You're here, you're there. It says you're here. It says you're there. And now it's like if I take it off my phone, which she keeps her location turned off. But if I turn off my location, the moment I turn it off, I'm getting
Yeah, I already had things like that dealing with my ex-narc. He didn't know about it because he doesn't understand phones. I had the GPS put on his phone. He didn't know about it. That's why I could tell that he was dealing with that Gloria broad. He was going over to her house when he got the car. He wanted to show it off. He went over to her car. I had the GPS on his phone. He didn't know because he's illiterate. And that's the way to get them. Get them dumb and stupid when it comes to computers and laptops and iPhones and Androids and whatever. Get them nice and stupid because it's good. Anyway, this character is too much. Oh God, please.
We get a phone call from
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
But it's for safety. Remember, you're not on the bike all the time.
But
Let's
your
move on.
location
Let's
is
move
never.
on.
I wanted to be sure before I signed, but I gave my middle name, and I had 3 girls already,
And
this
it turned out
this
that the
person.
first boy.
Yes, ma'am. It was like a golden child.
I don't have
It's
any
not too
kids.
early. You married her.
Your Honor, I don't have any
She's
kids.
your wife.
She doesn't have any kids. She's his wife. But he sit up here, got 3 kids from different baby mamas, and now he got a 4th one that we don't know whether it's his or not. But Judge Lynn is going to read the DNA. We're going to find out now. Is this the 4th kid that he disrespected his wife for? Is this his kid? Let's check it out.
No. And the DNA says that you are not, in fact, that baby.
Are you serious?
You are not. I will let you see it. You are not that
Okay.
father to that baby.
Is there any way I can have my name back from?
So anyway, the woman that he sat up there and laid up with and thought he made a baby with and he thought she was loving him and all of that, she was laying up with other men. You see what I'm saying? He thought this woman was faithful to him. She got pregnant from him. She had other clowns on the side. Because anytime a woman is going to sleep with a married man, she has no morals. So you know she's sleeping with not only you, this one and that one and this one. I mean, do the man really? Whoa. Are people really that mentally slow? She sleeps with married men. She has no morals, sweetheart. She has no values. You sat up there and thought you was the father of her baby because you thought she was loyal. No, she's not like that. She don't sleep around like that because I pick her up and I do. Wherever there's a will, there's a way, sweetheart. She's not like that because she's not that kind of girl. Obviously, she is that kind of girl because the baby's not yours. Woo! Woo! Funny.
Should Portia remain committed to her? Doesn't take care of you. He has no empathy for you. And the excuses he has. Thing worse than you being 10 months in is on Instagram at Divorce Court. Divorce Court will be right back.
Okay, Divorce Court is going to come back and Judge Lynn is going to, she's going to be honest on the up and up. She's not walking on eggs. She don't care if you're sensitive. She's going to lay it out there just like I would. She's going to tell this woman what she should do when it comes to this situation and this narcissist. He's not even a half a no. He's full blown. Watch what Judge Lynn advise. She doesn't tell. You can only advise, folks. Let's see what she advised this woman to do.
You're 10 months in. The only thing worse than you being 10 months in is for you to be 11 months in. This man is morally bereft. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't do right by you. He wants to control you. He wants you to do whatever you're doing for him in the household, and he's going to run around on you like he's single. He's not the man of the house because he doesn't defend his house. He doesn't defend his woman. and he doesn't take care of you. He has no empathy for you, and the excuses he has to behave as he does are ludicrous. Absolutely and positively ludicrous. He doesn't even want to do better. He's not even here pretending that he can do better. He's saying, I'm the man of the house, and what I do goes. You can do better than that. You're young, you're beautiful, you don't have any children. People don't change. Please, move on. Run. Grow a conscience, Mr. Pierce. Get past yourself. Be empathetic with other people. Understand and feel what other people feel, and stop thinking about yourself. Because I'm a man, I can do as I please and treat women any old way.
I make the money.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, he
Doesn't
said.
matter. No morals. No conscience. Soulless over there. I make the money because I do as I please. Run. This matter is adjourned.
Woo! Honey, I think this is the best video I've ever done because she is so straight shooter, precise, and it's on point. And this is exactly the same advice I would give all of my empaths. These people don't have no empathy. They have no compassion. Run. Don't worry about where's the hoovering coming. He don't hoover me. Be grateful they don't hoover you. That's God looking out for you. Be grateful. And if you have to play this again and again and again, then so be it. Play it again and again, please. I love you. You always have a choice. Please choose wisely. This is SheilaTruelove. Until the next time. This was great.